Hello, this is TopEevee. This is my fourth video. I'm using Camtasia again, because I really like it actually. I like it a lot. The problem is I'm using the 30-day trial. Even though I really like it, I don't plan on paying that $300 to buy it. So, in 28 more days, I won't exactly be able to use it again. Here, people are leaving the clan to go join the new clan because the temporary leader, even though he was supposed to be temporary, decided to go inactive since over a week ago, which isn't a good idea. He was supposed to give it back to the original leader, who was Isabella, who's already went to leave to make the clan. And that's pretty cool. I already kicked out all the people that I didn't want because of a bunch of people joined. We had like 48 members at one time, which is pretty cool for a new clan. But you know how things are with a new clan that has a few high-level members. Well, I'm not really high-level, since I'm only townhall level 7. But they kind of just join for the troops and just keep asking for donations and stuff. And also some of them are being really mean. Not to me, because they wanted some donations. They were being mean to the other members. Okay, so sorry about that. Oh yes, this was supposed to be. I'm thinking my words. Oh yes. So this video was supposed to be on some replays I did in war with the Exalted Pokemon. So yeah, we lost our second war because, well, I'll explain why we lost. First, I'll start with the first war. I'm only going to be showing, I think, a few replays because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much time spent on this video. This video will just be on the first war. So here we won by a lot, even though we had the same amount of attacks almost done. I guess I'll first show a defense replay. So their leader, well, not their leader, but the top player attacked me, and I somehow managed to not get my rear end handed to me. My base, it's terrible. If you saw my base review and you actually managed to get to like the 52 minutes around where I was, you'll see why it's terrible. So first of all, he drops 2 lightnings on a mortar to destroy it. That's a good idea if he really hates mortars and just wanted to get rid of some. So he's trying to get wall breakers over to break it open, and he finally did. How many wall breaks did that take? I'm not sure, because I'm pretty proud of my level 7 walls. I was able to get pretty early, very early. I must actually congratulate myself, even though I'm a pretty bad player, to be able to do that. I guess I was pretty lucky with my loot. Well, not lucky, I'm actually very unlucky with my loot. I just raid a lot. Which is possible since I only use barbarians and archers up in 1,800. I dropped a few since in 1,900 there wasn't a lot of loot. So he's going with his giants. He's not doing a lot of damage with the giants since he doesn't have enough. And he's also forgot to lure my barbarian king. This is why you lure the heroes. The barbarian king killed most of his giants. Here he has 3 dragons. This is my second time being attacked by dragons. So he was probably earlier when he was putting in giants and then you know, wall breakers, tried to destroy the walls here to get to the air defense to take it out so that he could go with dragons. Oh, is that a 4th dragon? Dang. So the air defense is making short work of those dragons, which is very nice since that must have been the main part of his attack. What he should have done with all these archers that he keeps using is go around my base with them, so especially down here, for some free buildings to get that 50% at least. Also, if you notice, a lot of his giants died on these the spring traps I have here. They gather up on the defenses and go over here. That's pretty much the only good part of my base. What's really bad is about that one core where that has the more side by side, which makes it really easy for them to destroy if they get in there. And also that bottom right here looks pretty hard to get into, but it's not since there's no defenses hitting you while you're doing that. I actually had my first Tesla, which was building, but thanks to the war system, should be operating right here, but I never got to saw it used. Yes, he's going to run out of time here, so I'm just going to speed that up. And yes, so I had a successful defense against the leader, which is probably why no one else attacked me, because they were too scared, thinking, oh my god, it's a strong base because he's got level 7 walls. But no, it's a terrible base. Okay, so, next. The people I attacked were their leader, Dennis, who I managed to 3-star. This is the first time I've ever used hogs before. So, I actually took a look around at his base, and he's also a fellow townhall level 7, and one look at his base, I'm like, yep, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, and also his stuff isn't very well upgraded. Now, I was really wrong about that assumption. Really, really wrong. Just because of his walls aren't very well upgraded and he doesn't have his stuff put around well. If you take a look at each individual level of his stuff, other than the wizard towers, they're pretty good for a new town hall level 7, I guess. And he also has all his defenses, unlike me. Unlike me, he actually has all his defenses on. He's got his 3 mortars, 2 air defenses, 4 archer towers. Oh, he has 4 cannons. Actually, no, he's missing his 5th cannon, so I guess he still hasn't built that yet. He also has his 2 Teslas. And I attacked him. Oh, there's his 5th cannon. There's his cannon. So I was like, oh, I can just sweep through him with the hogs. So I thought it was going to be a big win, a really big 3-star. You'll see, to make sure that even if they don't have good walls, that to check to make sure that their defenses are weak too, before you make that assumption. So here, I lured his clan castle troops, because they're really bad for hogs, and the hogs will not attack back. He didn't have his barbarian king, since, I guess because he's been farming for his golden elixir in a lower trophy range, which is smart. But I went to a higher trophy range to get my dark elixir stuff done first. I'm still not done yet, sadly. So here I go with my hogs, because I thought that maybe there might have been traps over here and in there. And what I was thinking of, there was probably some traps in there. So I dropped the first heal spell there, and because I started to get really worried about the health of the hogs, because of, oh my god, their defense is doing a lot more damage than I first assumed. I hit a spring trap there. That was pretty smart of him, actually. So, he's good with his traps, I guess. He just has a bad layout with his mortars not centralized, so they're actually relatively easy to get, which I didn't really care for with the hogs, since they don't do that much damage to the hogs. And you'll see that, oh, actually, yeah, there goes the hogs. I actually knew they were there. It's just that I knew that because the hog AI, they wouldn't go over them until afterwards. And I wasn't really worried about afterwards until when I was actually going through, because I'm like, oh no, I'm going to run out of time. Yes, more hogs are going to die soon, I think. Why did I think that I didn't do that well? Yeah, this was okay. This is okay. The reason why I did this was because I just got hogs right before I did the attack, and I'm like, oh yes, I want to try it out. I really want to try it out. I also thought it was one of the best methods of attacks, but as you saw, because of even though he had pretty good defenses and weak walls, but hogs ignore walls, I took away my biggest advantage of his paper walls. So it would have been a lot better if I'd done like Giant Healer and just tore through those walls super easily and went through his base with that. But of course I'm not that smart. Now, I attacked this guy too with a cheaper one. Well, not really cheap. Actually, hogs were cheaper for me than Balloonians. So, his base isn't that good. And he's also town level 5. We were matched up against a clan that we were going to just, destroy. I don't know why they put us against these guys. I believe I attacked him with Balloonians. Oh, I remember why I attacked him with balloon gyms, even though Elixir's more expensive for me than Hogs. Because I didn't want to be seen like a jerk. Because, you know, people think that Hogs are super strong and stuff, but they're not really not. I realized that they're really not after that first raid. So here, yeah, I lured his clan castle troops. What? Oh, yeah, and then here. Okay, I really messed up here. This could have been really bad. What you're supposed to do is check with your minions by placing them around for air bombs. I did not see. That could have been really bad if you had a high level air bomb and 2 of them. One minion is all it takes to save a bunch of balloons, guys. I guess, you know, you'll have to place more all around the base, but yeah. It'll only take out one balloon minion instead of damaging all those balloons. I meant take out one minion instead of damaging all those balloons. Also, another thing. I forgot to drop my heal spells for my balloons for this one. So do you know what happened when I went barching? And I found a base that I really wanted, that had 4,000 Dark Elixir in it, and I wanted to zap it. I dropped heal spells on his Dark Elixir storage. Yeah, that's really sad for me. Now, oh yes, I like to use a lot of minions because of if they have an air defense on, like, you know, the relatively close, the minions can overwhelm them because the air defense can only destroy one at a time. And also minions can clean up the base really fast, where the balloons are really slow at cleaning up a base. So, yes. That concludes my attacks with TopEevee. Now, for the lower level players watching this, I guess I should show you my attacks with Gemini. So with Gemini, I'll start with the first attack with Gemini. Who did I attack with Gemini? Oh, here's Gemini. Gemini against T-Pi, or TPY, not sure. Oh no, he attacked me. Should I show that one? I don't know, I don't remember what happened. I don't know if that's a good tutorial one. I guess I'll go for it. Well, after that, Isabel apparently 3-starred him. Pretty good. And she knows how to lure. She's a new player, but she's really good. Like, she knows how to lure the clan castle, take them out, and she goes in, taking out the air defense first, then arch tower, and with her balloons take out everything else, then going with all those other troops to attack all this other stuff. Pretty good for a new player. Pretty good. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, she's also finally back to being leader since we made that new clan. And I've also invited all the players that we decided we liked. All the co-leaders decided who to have. And yeah, you aren't going to get that far with just tier 1 troops if you don't take out the mortar early, guys. If you're using tier 1 troops, you generally don't go for a 3-star. You're going for a 50% or just loot. But in a war, please go try to get the 3-star. I mean, really? You're not even going to get that much loot in a war, either. You don't even get trophies, like, come on, okay? So please mix in some other, I guess, tier 2 troops and wall breakers who try to, you know, break in through that first layer, destroy that cannon, wall breakers, giants, get that mortar. Tier 1 troops to overwhelm those point defenses that can only take out one tier 1 troop at a time. Yeah, he's going to run out of time, so I'm going to skip that. Oh, but he did lure my, I believe, did he? Did he lure my clan castle? That's one good thing he did, I guess. Let's see here. Oh yes, that's me defending against tennis. Okay, so first of all, I attacked Tiamat with Gemini. Gemini is a town level 4. New town level 4, actually. I just got town level 4. I left town level 3 when the war started and then upgraded it to 4. right before the war day started. So here I wanted to take out those clan castle troops first, I believe. I wasn't too worried about the mortar because I had my archers behind them. Oh yes, I also used the hogs because I wanted to take out the mortar first. See? I take out that mortar first. Oh, yeah, sure, fine. I dropped those giants to not to tank for the hogs so that the hogs don't die because I was trying to rely on them the most to take out their defenses and use the tier 1 troops to just clean up the base. Yeah, this is going. This works pretty well. This only works if you have hogs, by the way. So yeah, I guess I wasn't a very good raider. I was really relying on those clan castle, but it's kind of fair because they also have clan castle troops, and I had to sacrifice a lot of my troops taking out that clan castle. And you don't really see a lot of clan castle troops inside of a, you know, when you're attacking a town level 4 as a town level 4. So I'm just going to speed that up since it's just boring, you know. Oh yes, if you guys noticed, my method of attack is usually take out their defenses first. Which is why I really like balloons and now hogs. Although hogs weren't as good as I thought they would be. Well, to be fair, they're level 1s, and level 1 of every troop just isn't that good, including witches. I hear people complain that witches level 1 are not so good, and that they're actually pretty terrible. Since they only have 6 skeletons, and the 8 skeletons really makes a difference, apparently. Okay, here I'm going to show you Neftali's base first, before I show that replay. Neftali was one of the highest people that I could find on the map before that I could actually 3-star with Gemini. It's not a very good base. The biggest problem is that mortar. My plan... What was my plan? I don't exactly remember. Oh wells. I guess I kind of remember giving myself with TopEevee giants this time. What I wanted to do was, you know, just going with giants. And just... No, wait. I remember. I had balloons in my clan castle, I believe. No, let's just watch the replay and I'll show you what happened. I was planning to save a lot of my archers up here and here to provide support for my giants because I remember using giants. So first of all, I lured his clan castle. I saw the balloon and I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. And I forgot that I was Gemini Eevee and not TopEevee. So I used a bunch of archers. In fact, I used all of them. Even though it was only 30, that's a lot apparently for Gemini. So I did not even save the 10 each that I was planning to save. And that's going to really affect the outcome of the battle. Oh yes, I gave myself wizards, I guess. And I was going to use just the archers over here to provide support for that giant. See, if that archer was taken out by the giants, it would have been fine. But no, that doesn't happen. Because if that's what happened, if I was able to take out the archer tower, then the minions really would have helped. Yeah, see, 20 archers up here would have really been great. Which is why you should, which is why I probably should have just had a, 2 barbarians and the 3 wizards in a clan castle and dropped it here to take out their clan castle troops, because that way the barbarians would have been able to tank the balloon and all the barbarians while the wizards took them out. And I could have just used the archers more freely over here and here. And then the giants could have came in and helped them, and the wizards remaining probably could have taken out over here. Nah, that wouldn't have worked as well, actually. No, actually, that would, because I would have saved a lot of archers. Oh well. That was a pretty bad attack, I guess. Okay. Was that the last attack that I did with Gemini? I already showed you the other one, right? Yes, I did. So that's the war results, and oh, let's go back. Nope, that's not it. That's the other one. I'll be showing that one in the next video. Oh yes, I already checked my tablet, but Sean was able to safely get to the new clan. Well, details. Nope. Oops. Oops. Let's go back. Back. I keep doing that. Wow. Oh yes, my dad was near me when I'm like, yes, we beat the Bruins. Oh, he's a Boston Bruins fan, even though we live in Pennsylvania. Okay, well, I guess I'll be showing attacks on how not to attack in a war for the new people who are to the people who are new to Clash of Clans. Would this be a good one? Not sure because there's a few people who did really bad ones, and those really wouldn't be helpful watching. I guess it would be this one. 48%, yeah. Okay, this one's really easy, so he shouldn't. Okay, wizards can't take hits. He knew he had wizards because he asked for them before he attacked. You just don't drop your clan. You don't just drop wizards. Okay, you want to use something to actually take the hits. Oh, he actually lured the clan castle after he realized that they came out. He should have just lured it first. Oh god. Also, if you don't want to just drop the archer like this, usually, here it's fine, but if he had wizards, that could have been bad if they just shot, or if one shot got into the archers, killed all of them. You should have waited a bit for those archers to finish up down there. Please don't use goblins to take out resources, I guess. Well, I guess here is fine, but he's not going to win, is he? He should have had some wall breakers, more giants. No, here he should have just gone with all barbarians archers because he doesn't have a mortar to defend against all those. And if he has 70 troops, yeah, they would easily overwhelm those 3 defenses. Really. No, that's not one of the ones I want to show. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I wanted to show a mortar one. Let's see if I can find a mortar. Because those are the. Well, let's see. Wow, 0%. Let's see. Alright, I guess this will be good. I believe Mad Walker had either archers from someone to defend. Oh no, Mad Walker's attacking. Oh, so he just dropped his clan castle right there, and then he's going to try to break into attack there. No, guys, please take out that mortar first. Okay, fine. You don't have to get the mortar first if you're like a higher clan thing, because that's not going to work all the time. But here, when you're oh yes, and you should also hear the clan castle first, because watch as those clan castle troops destroy all his troops. This is why you always hear that the troops in the clan castle first, and also the heroes if they have heroes. By the way, I commend the bravery of Dennis, their townhall level 7 player, for attacking our top 2 players, Bob Vader and me. Bob Vader is our top 1. Even though our base was probably pretty intimidating for him since Dennis isn't in a very high troop range. I'm not saying my base was good. Like, my base is terrible. Because of all those level 7 walls, it must look scary for a town level 7 that doesn't have a level 6 wall. So that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, because even though it was more for a tutorial, well, I guess the first part was more for entertainment, since that probably didn't teach you very much. But the last part was more for a tutorial for the new players that are watching this. And yes, thank you very much. Oh, and also, I'll also be doing the second video right after this. So if you really want to, you can watch that one because that one's a bit more interesting. Since we actually went against a clan that's a lot stronger than us. Again, thank you for your valuable time.